Hi everyone, it's Christy here, and I'm doing the Valentine's Day reading for all of my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So it is currently February 14th, 2018. The Moon is moving through Aquarius. That's hopes and wishes, group projects, and communication. And we are asking a directive question today. So I'll be using 9 cards for your spread. And the question for you, Capricorn, is how can Capricorn bring more romance into their lives? So I'm making a distinction between sex, love, and romance right now. I'm considering romance to be the butterfly stage, the flirt stage, the does he or does she like me stage, sort of the innocent beginning of either a new love or the next level of an existing love. So this is for couples and singles. And what can Capricorn do to bring more romance into their lives? Beautiful first 2 cards you have in your past and present position. Capricorn do to bring more romance into their lives? Capricorn is a very underrated romance sign. You're kind of grand scale romance, and in that way it's comparable, in my view, at least to Leo. It's like, I don't think you're extravagant like Leo is necessarily, or public displays necessarily, but the same kind of fervor, but it might be a little bit more private. So we are looking for single jumpers. If around the 2-minute mark we aren't getting the cards out, however, I will draw from the center of the deck in the interest of time, just because I'm certainly strapped for it lately, and I know that a lot of my viewers are strapped for time. So that being said, I was thinking about introducing monthly readings for all my signs as opposed to weekly. And I might make those a little bit longer. So if you feel that a 20-minute or so reading monthly for you would be welcome, let me know in the comments, and I will make that a monthly theme for you. So we're at the 2-minute mark as promised. I'm going to pull from the center just because we want those cards, We want this reading underway. And then there's the final card. Beautiful. So as I said, the first 2 cards in your past and present are beautiful here. Hummingbird, we have joy in your past. We have grace in your present. This is glorious. It's a beautiful way to go about a romantic setting. If you're not coupled, for example, if you're single or looking, this is a beautiful place to start from. I just want to begin there. There is nothing quite like believing in romance and being willing to be romantic and then going about behaving that way. So I'm so happy that you believe strongly that joy is a major component of romance. It really is. You want to be excited, and you want to excite your partner and get excited about something. Whether or not it goes anywhere, whether or not it's permanent, right? That doesn't matter. Long-term stuff, listen, that's marriage. We can do a marriage reading if you want. We're talking romance, which is the delight. It's the feeling. It's the sensation, okay? It's the beginning of something. Swan, like I said, is grace. This is in your present. This is a very beautiful place to start from. Again, even if you're coupled, you can inject this as a new theme, or develop this as a theme within your coupling. If you are single, as I mentioned, this is a beautiful place to stem from. It's just like, it's to me, this is sort of the essence of romance, is joy and grace, right? I mean, how beautiful is this? Here we have Beaver in your immediate future. This is builder. This is really just saying you are going to be building your romantic life or new romantic settings within a coupling from these places, joy and grace. So absolutely beautiful to see here for you. Really, really stunning, actually. This is a glorious place to begin from, no joke. Here we have Mother Earth, and this is in your foundation. It could be like you just got your heart on straight. Not heart on. I meant to say your heart on, as in it's on. Your heart is on. Mother Earth is a very powerful, it's very feminine, by the way. It's the divine feminine, right? Mother Earth. It's the creator. It's the creatrix, it's the nourisher, it's the all-knowing, it's the comforter. Like, this is such a gorgeous energy to have as your foundation here, and gorgeous to see, of course. Mother Earth, joy, grace. Holy smokes. Like, if you're single, this might be a new feeling for you, and congratulations, because if you're looking for someone, you'll be meeting someone who's more apt for you than the people that you've broken up with in the past, because I think you've done some hard work in realizing what it is you don't want anymore. Because clearly you're coming from a very high vibration place here. If you're in a coupling, for example, the Mother Earth is a gorgeous way to express to the divine feminine, whether or not you're female, that this is appreciated and this is adored, and the divine feminine, of course, includes emotions as well. So it could be that you're more emotionally fit than you have been in the past, whether or not you're single or coupled. Here we have your crowning card. This is outside influence. This is transmutation. It's really just saying that a change is going to occur here, a shedding of the skin, a getting away from something that wasn't working for you, or that's just old. Its time is up. It's time to move on. Definitely could be letting go of something here that wasn't working for you. So really nice to see. The first 5 cards are just fantastic for you. Let's continue. And your unexpected is camouflage. If you're single and you're dealing with someone who you don't trust with your heart, maybe start asking why you don't trust that person with your heart instead of being tricky with them, okay? Like, just don't even play that game. If you don't trust somebody, don't bother playing. Don't play a game. Make sure you want to play with this person, okay? If this is camouflage in the sense of being playful, then go nuts. But just make sure that both people are in on it. Both people are playing this game. If you're in a couple, if you're coupled, for example, this could be about trying to get a point across or an idea across in a way that's could backfire. You're going to end up just having to lay your heart or your words or your concern on the line here. So if you're trying to get away with something, it's going to backfire. If you're being playful, just make sure the other person's on the same page. We do have the Badger. This is in your wish card. Well, hello, dear Capricorn. This is actually the sexy card. Badger is all about sexual energy. Its keyword is reputation, but really its lesson here is just to be sure, if you're single, for example, that you are meeting and greeting someone who is available to you. Make sure they're available and you're not just scattering your sexual energy everywhere, because that's just a waste of time and energy. If you are interested in someone, however, and they are available to you, and you know it's mutual, this is going to be really fun. Your wish card, this, the sexual energy will be reciprocated, and it could be a very hot week for you. If you're in a coupling, the wish card could be that your partner brings a fantasy to life, is really the best way to read that. Again, clear communication is going to help make any of those wishes come true. So if you have a definitive wish around sexuality or about sexual energy, just be really clear about that. It'll probably be provided to you. Here in your, oh wow, sorry, that was in your, whoops, that was your secret power. So sorry. Your secret power is sexual energy. Okay. I'm just so similar to what I just mentioned. So if this is your secret power, it's not going to be secret to anyone. Maybe you're undermining it or don't realize how powerful your sexual energy is. That's probably very likely because, again, I think Capricorns are undermined in a lot of ways here. If you are in a coupling, your secret power is sexual prowess. If you are looking, just make sure that it's not wasted on anyone. Make sure it's someone that you actually really like. And they will appreciate this about you. And here, Buffalo is in your wish card. All right, so this is prayers in abundance. Absolutely stunning reading, Capricorn. Look at this: joy, grace, Mother Earth, sexuality, moving on from something here. And then prayers in abundance as your actual wish. You know what you want, 100%. This is what we began saying. You're not playing games. You're not taking no for an answer. You're not wasting time. You are just not interested. You might even feel you're too good for that. If you are in a coupling right now, Capricorn, and you are having your needs met and fulfilled, be grateful. Express this to your partner as well. Because even if you express, you know what? You give me everything I've ever needed. Thank you. It may not sound romantic, but it's going to feel, when that listener hears you, it's going to feel, it's one of the most romantic things you can say, okay? And if you're single, for example, be prayerful and abundant, feel abundant here, that you have what it takes and you have what you need to move forward finding the partner for you. And your final card here, your probable outcome is the Moose. Of course, we're looking at self-esteem. Your self-esteem is on high. So your probable outcome is how the week's going to end for you for Valentine week. You're going to feel really good about yourself, really confident, really, especially if you know, this sexual energy is really potent and you sort of get what you want from that, you're going to feel like, yeah, like jackpot time. So that's a really nice way to end the week. And if you are single or single and looking, for example, you're just going to feel a lot more confident and a lot more self-assured. So we do have Power, and then we have Orphaned as your other card here. You want to make sure that you're not left behind or feel left out or feel left behind here. If there is a conversation that needs to be had with regard to a romance, whether you're couple or single, it's a good week to have it. Don't feel alone. If you feel like something was taken from you and you want to feel joyous and happy, but there's like this creeping suspicion that something's going to go wrong, talk it out, especially if you're in a couple. Talk it out, get it off your chest. Don't carry this around. If you're single, you want to make sure that this is put in the past, okay? You want to make sure perhaps this is what you're transmuting from out of feeling rejected here, okay, or even left behind. And Power, you have the power to do this, and this is also the power of intention. So make sure your intentions are very focused when dealing with romance. You have everything you need going for you here. A very high vibrational spread for you. The only card that's a little bit low vibrational here is your Orphaned, and I think it's something that either already happened and it's in your past and it sort of creeps up when things are going well, or and if that's the case, can sort of lead to some anxiety around romance, for example. But again, you have the power to let this go, ask for help from source if you need it, and trust in the beauty of romance and the beauty of love, and I think that you'll be just fine. So that is your reading for Valentine's Day. I hope that you enjoyed that. I will see you in the near future for more readings. Bye for now.